The smoke as well, which double blocks vision, so they could have got up towards short, switched to be on 8, and then just an insta, looks like a insta garage.
A lot more A and C long aggression to just go swinging through. Maybe some cheeky garage peeks. Maybe just saving that shield for the retake. For now, a minute left on the clock, and GX have taken a bit of space. Problem for them is how wide open A is. The push could come through, and they would be none the wiser. So I expect them to be a little bit quicker and a bit more focused on one direction in the next couple of seconds.
Dude, I was expecting a default on the buy rounds. Kind of on a pistol this one. Wow, Purpo's done unreal. Yeah.
He's even going to win that battle as well. A huge individual play.
Impressive.
From Purpo to start. Miniboo wants to try and get back in as quickly as
possible. The cool pistol. So it's just like a slow default into a Vision Striker's split of B, of C, where you use this for your duelist.
On the neon, I should have been most excited about. Not a bad start for him.
TSM's where they use the Omen ult. This is just Vision Strikers.
Well, Miniboo, let's see if he can fight back against 4. Benji could do it. I'm not sure. Even in this scenario. Purple's already spotted him, info there, and a firing squad of players.
Nice.
Wall bang to finish it off.
Really cool pistol. Like it could have been played better. We didn't get to see the full example of it, but for a VIP comp, for Afterplant, there's just better comps.
That's a little bit more difficult to adapt. And I think the GX are going to know that. You can see sort of patience.
Mate Andy with the 6 months. Appreciate the prime.
Have that explosive side of Purpo,
Thank you for doing that, dude.
I think we've seen it on Lotus before.
VIP comp, like where you have someone on defense that wins you the afterplant if you get him into a site.
Before, I think the pistol round might have taught you that, but I'm sure there's plenty more examples on the way. The 1-0 start sees GX in second round move towards garage, fake out some control.
This is really good signs from Giants at the moment. This pistol, this eco, really good signs. Yeah, especially if they cancel this.
The spams in the other direction. I thought they'd sent GX backwards, but they're continuing to aggress. Team Heretics.
Especially if they cancel this. You can cancel this if you want. Feel good. Got enough kills now probably, but.
One bullet. Need a reload there. Lovely stuff. And 2v3 opportunities for damage are definitely in play, especially with Benji Fishy.
Yeah, Benji's going to hit them pretty early here, so rotate's going to come in.
Only downside being he doesn't have any info behind him, so he'll have to split his attention a bit.
20 seconds, he's going to get close with the frenzy.
He knows that they're pushing long. Timing here could at least get him 1. That's the first kill under his belt. Anything more was going to be
pretty good.
difficult. Let's give him Rien's a little bit more of a chance. Stun is available.
Okay, it was a very nice eco still.
Already waiting.
Just to the Stinger what I am to the Odin.
Bad.
Wow, there was no need for that. Nice.
What the hell?
Out of Purple. At least catches Miniboo up close and trades out those fights.
That was savage, man. It's the cast of the savage, man.
Yeah, they can sort of even up the field a little bit more with these early fights going their way. As said, with the composition that's being run by Heretics, it does sort of
this is a big loss for defense.
How they've got to play this map.
I'm sorry, for attack. No smokes, so Heaven's pretty strong at the moment. That's why you literally see Reigns instantly go over towards Heaven. He's like, well, we killed the smoker. Sure, I'll play Heaven the whole time.
To see how they become adaptive. And I'm liking the fact that GX, after getting that early trade, are just patient. It's some very deep positions being held by the opposing side. But they also then don't really have any information about where this push is going to be going.
Lotus comp against NRG, Cypher Deadlock works on Haven, right? Yeah, for sure. I would try that if I was in a team right now.
Tom, to do with this composition. Like,
I would basically try this, and this is a Deadlock.
You know, you could get early rotations.
Just because I think it has the best aggro A hold.
Towards B, so that
maybe in the game? I'm not sure.
Regardless of where the contact comes in. Instead, that breach utility will not
pretty
be here.
Strong.
And again, Benji Fishy finds himself facing down against a lot of players, but not alone. This time Wood is here with him, shield up, ready for the fight. He's got his first, but that's all.
That's impressive, 5 HP.
Rotates have come in.
Yeah, and Boo's gotta go big here, but needs to wait for his teammate. Got full util apart from one flash.
It's gonna be tough to take them down.
Arians does have a full belt of utility to play with, but they're actually gonna get aggressive. The 2 lower HP players leaving Cloud on his lonesome.
Yeah, this is ISO after the nerf.
Tino
might have owned this.
They've already managed to bypass a lot of the
really nice. Okay, a bonus.
Post plan. Wood had a duel. The GX are coming ahead on individual fights. Again,
Nice that the person far back shoots the turret so they don't realize he's close.
Well, it is quite literally roster-wise even. Very different to what we saw previously.
Dude,
in this
Giants
stage, in the last stage.
have been doing this the whole time though, right? He's kind of he likes to clear instant question marks. Right, pressure down middle on this round, insta clear. Over towards bind when they're using ults, insta clear.
Got to keep their foot on the gas.
I think map 2 also 12-6 down goes to OT. Exactly. Like they have proven that no lead is too big. The mop in this round at least, I'm not sure we can have too many expectations. Miniboo and Wu already down. And again, it's just patient from GX, waiting for them to make some sort of mistake. Play a little bit more aggressive. Stuns into both back corners, nowhere safe to stand. Utility being destroyed as well. And Benji, even just trying to get into the site, is met by nano swarms. Taking a hefty amount of damage. There's not really anywhere to stand, and I'm liking the fact that each time GX are not just sitting there and allowing them to retake, they are making it awkward.
Yeah, being proactive once they find that early space. You know, discipline in the early round and proactive in the late. Couldn't ask for anything better, and quite literally, Andalusia flawless.
That's an insane
line here.
Ooh, scanned him.
GX, and already
they're
going to try and get that opening pick.
Okay.
That's a great
start from big,
Cloud.
man.
Yeah, and they're straight in on the back of it. No stopping this train. Oh, okay, maybe there is. Miniboo does well. He was blinded up there, still got his one. Now,
gotta get another.
With the shield back online. The ult's gonna be
oh, see, teammate can flood into site, protect your body.
Big on the last map, but a big play needed here, and it's Woot coming out on top.
Good decision making on this.
Not even gonna be damaged. And the spike taken. But Hoodie has a 1 versus 3 to attempt. And sure, the shield will at least be gone from Woot, but
probably won't win it. Let's see if he can get like 1 or 2 though.
Still, I've seen the last map from Hoodie look good.
Oh, he has a turret.
But they know he's gone too because the turret the alarm bot went down.
Yeah, the problem is he's gonna have to take his time, worrying that maybe Benji's still here or someone's lurking around in the darkness.
He's so dead.
Instead, he's going to be flanked on. He might not even get a chance to plant this spike. Left in the open, all too easy for Woot. And well, it took some time, but Heretics already have their first round onto the board.
Philip with the prime, thank you so much for the 16 months, man.
Comes off this man again.
Aggro.
Very early, a bit of aggression coming out. Vulnerability.
Okay, let's see.
Woot as Miniboo
Giants like to insta reclay where they push. How long? Let's say they reclay this at 115. I would imagine. What I've been seeing.
You could tell that GX were definitely panicking a little bit there. Fatinho's thrown out both his flashes already within the first like 15 seconds.
My main worry here is that his calling is going to get a little bit too predictable.
On the other side, sure, similar.
But
few pieces of utility have been used. Purpo
can work on that.
The speed of light, trying to make his way.
Yeah, insta reclear.
This A site.
It could just be a read that they have into Heretics, and when they take this early map control, they never actually hold it with numbers or crossfire.
It's not going to last too long.
There's some information there. The paranoia, though, obscures a lot of it. Big fight for Rian's. It's actually going to put the Rolling Thunder in.
That was big, man. This is a nice round from Heretics.
Easy. With a 5 versus 1. Purpo. Well, he was damn impressive on this Neon in the first round, but he smoked out with Spike down on the site. A flank underway.
Very good for their recon as well, right? 2 people that are really low. Everyone getting a free K, money-wise.
Yes, found the one player. Isolated the fight.
One less person getting a free K.
The squad will not be moving very soon.
No, with the spike down on B, it would have to be a pretty silly play from them. Good work from Heretics as well, because my main worry was that economy for the side of GX was really building up. Like, it was getting to a point where breaking it was going to be almost impossible. But 2 rounds like this, a couple of cleaner ones as well. Although the money's not going to be...
Had his rounds in the off angles. Taking that more supportive role.
Immediate stun, smoke, and just worried for a reaction. The thing is, though, again, GX are being a little bit more patient with it. The drone is almost definitely going to have to force Miniboo back, but he stays in this aggressive position, hoping that maybe he can catch someone off guard, but after not getting anything immediately,
got info, though.
It has to be the fallback. The danger, though, is that he is the lone defender.
He caused his team to not help him.
There's not really any support.
Yeah. They're really heavy setup for punishing Garage or C-split.
That round would make a lot, well, maybe less sense.
Maybe we can get a spam. Yeah, I love this.
but
Just
it seems like they
spams
have
the right
alternate
side wall.
plans. Spamming through the
Left side if
smoke
you're
on the
running
choke
up.
point. An opening duel is found. That's Cloud. 10 and 4 now.
The thing with Boo here as well is he creates presence up heaven, still has his Omen
point.
flash.
I like the fast lane helping them out, blocking that angle, even forces Purpo back.
The vulnerable.
Yeah, and then they're gonna wait for the breach damage. Breach damage gonna push him out. Omen flash.
Already the stuns in, so much utility.
Oh my god, he's back of sight already.
Play,
That's great retake.
Leaving Hoodie 21 HP and just run for the hills, my friend. There is absolutely no chance that you're winning this from this point onwards. Holding onto the gun is the best case scenario. A really clean look to the retake for Team Heretics.
Yeah, that was good. They handled the best bits of util though, and they just used them well.
Fighting for a fifth. An early battle from Miniboo.
It's a classic. Giants call a timeout on attack.
But he's not deterred.
Heretics go aggro.
To take these
And
duels.
literally just seeing no alarm bot here, you pretty much know it's outside A.
Something you want to see him push around the other side of, and indeed
That's good
he's just
info.
gonna hold the corner.
Holds on to it as well, and this is the first time. It's Giants of course, so they're going to re-clear the question mark that was
The
created.
wall's a little too thick at that part, I believe.
The problem with this is next team that plays Giants, they're just going to go aggro, and then they're just going to push somewhere else on the map, just knowing they're re-clearing.
Call for a rotation, but it seems like again GX just showing themselves on one side, leaving a man behind.
I'll try and keep that in my memory for next time we watch them. See if they
he's done quite
if they're on
well
top
to
of
just
it.
play contact and then rotate back quickly. We saw the same thing when he was playing Sewers. All the idea is here is just to make sure they have information, which is what I said.
Yeah, this is good from Giants though. They realized that they went over towards C to re-clear this.
So he's using himself.
Probably someone pushed over towards A, one person holding A. They create a bit of pressure, make sure that two people have to be here. Boo, once again, has done a very good job at just being like, this is fake pressure, and I got this, and you guys hold C. What a shot. What a shot again.
Headshot out of Hoodie. Well, that will deter further re-aggression and get a plant in for GX. This fake, it didn't fully work. It almost backfired. But now they found themselves in a 5v3.
This is a good round from Giants, though.
And well, I don't think Rians has long to live. The flash saved him for a moment, but not a moment longer.
Yeah, like this whole round was cool. We clear the question mark. Push back over towards A, make sure two people are here. And then, sorry, the question mark's over too. And then just straight up C here. There should only be two people here max that they can overwhelm.
One of the picks in towards the side.
The calling's been good from Giants. I'll give them that. I've liked it a lot. It struggled a little bit on split, but that's probably gonna happen anyway.
You don't have as much supportive utility.
But if we look at Haven and Bind, it's been proactive on their defense. I guess it makes sense for the double duel list. Yeah, they get the one-person setup, and then now they can go 2-2.
Team Heretics,
something that Giants have been doing very good is when they do a default somewhere else, they've been using their drone to re-clear A. Are we still going to see that?
But they have really landed on their feet with this, well, these maps at least.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think anybody predicting GX to win this series
maybe there's it. Okay, we're going to drone into garage.
Probably a loved one of a member of GX or part of the organization themselves.
Yeah, exactly. you can't even say they're Spanish anymore, right? Because I think they go with Heretics.
Well, here we go.
Jesus, bro, there's somehow people outside now.
Again, GX are out of there before things get too
close the window soon.
Problematic, and instead now looking into a slightly emptier site. Now you have to bear in mind, Coutinho is one off his ultimate. Same for Hoodie.
This is nice, but they don't have the drone to re-clear this, so they just gotta go with just numbers. Recon closer as well.
Has support from Boo.
And Boo might be good for a lot here.
Ooh. Again, it's almost just a bit of a ruse. They've slow walked.
Yeah, dude, the calling's pretty cool right now.
Respect the wall bang play, and
I can't believe he held that one down.
Always love to see it. Got some support here as well. Although flashes are no longer in play for Rians, they have still got Boo on the paranoia.
Big Joe coming up for Boo here. Insta close towards window.
From there, coming up behind and taking a fight just now. Already Cloud's able to drop him, and now
yeah, Cloud was on top of this.
Down flash. Now focusing on another duel. They're not stopping, and they might wish they did.
1v2 uses ult.
It's used right off rip. It's caught a player up close. Benji, and he's safe. Okay, another piece of utility. Let's try to run the clock down a little bit further.
Oh, when he gets to this,
the defuse now needs to be attempted pretty soon.
Oh, that's unlucky. Thought he killed him.
It will be. because they've dropped Patino.
Oh, this is a nice round from everyone again. There's a lot of good stuff here.
Team Heretics just 1 away. That was a chaotic round from GX, and I do feel like, Tom, they shut down the mid play. They
doing a pretty decent spot, but this is where the ults are starting to come into play. And I'm mostly looking at Hoodie with an opportunity here to just basically force players out of the site.
Double kill trip on site. Yeah, and as soon as they see that camera, it's like, well, we can't send it. Need to walk, try and break the trips. And you saw him as well. There's no way Puppo's alive.
And as he's being hunted down, his teammates were there. But they weren't able to convert the kill. And now Minibu's kind of isolated on the backside. Purple able to drop.
Yeah, they left the spike. They left the spike in garage though. Oh, Ominote to pick it up. There's so much going on. This round is chaotic.
With Purple very much still being a threat. The flank. It's being heard. It's definitely being heard now with the shield activated, but dealing with it will be a different thing entirely. Vulnerability, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's so nice. Heard the flash, knew that he was going to the angle.
He'll move towards the site, but Purple is tearing through his teammates. Famzy with another 2 HP left. The shield soon to disappear, and no wall can protect them from that side.
I mean, 7-5 is pretty much the most. Need someone to 2-0
that game. Purple can be a real menace. And they'll have that information clearing with Cloud. Something that's been missing from Heretics here in the defense. And even then, they haven't really been sold into the fakes that much. They seem to be ahead of it a lot of the time. They've got players in position. GX are just coming up ahead. Now, all down to the spam battles. It's my kind of game. But Heretics are just backed off. They're not giving them anything. Backed off.
Okay, so Heretics pretty much.
In other ways, Woot's pushed up C-long.
Pretty obvious what they did with their timeouts. Go for a switch. We got early trip info. Holding over towards short. And pretty much as this trip goes off, is he just gonna leave site and play heaven?
Towards that A site. Smoke actually placed directly in front.
That cam at one point to get numbers.
But not gonna have any problems there. And now Benji.
Yeah, saw 3.
Under pressure again. The full force of this squad.
Oh, okay, that was nice, man. Yeah, so the setup's good, but Neons are just so fast. It gets caught trying to leave sight.
Hunter's Fury. There's going to have to be something here. Maybe an attempt to take a 1v1 to even things up.
And this is good as well. Heretics actually, sorry, Giants actually saving 2 bits of main util to stop them from flooding out. They did use them at the same time though. And they messed up a little bit. Looks like it's all okay.
Absolute desolation from the side of GX with Rian's left to try to save this rifle, but they're going to deny it.
Used Omen Flash and the breach damage at the same time, but just had numbers.
For GX. One last shot.
Na'Vi and Foot. I think teams that expectations a little bit higher coming into split number 2 than the likes of GX, but they have proven today that they're revitalized.
The calling's been really good. The understanding from Giants on this map is very good.
And another potential
at least
one
on
here
attack.
versus Heretics would definitely put the fear of God into teams they have.
Shield
coming up left. Purpo again, there to lead the charge. He's been fantastic. And there comes.
But it hit no one. Dude, it went in between them all.
Of the ultimate from Woot. Now they try and run in, and it's just a blender. Boo up above is the only real threat left. With Benji
no way, Boots didn't even get that kill. They got 8.
That's a real shame.
Oh boy.
Even waiting until the spike plant, it could have been so much different, but Woot had already activated his shield, so he had to use the ultimate. And that ultimately comes back to bite them. 8-4 for GX with an Andalucia flaw. Oh, sorry. I don't want to be anywhere near your DMs. Look to you.
Maybe a little bit mean.
Look to you, sir.
8-4.
Okay, at the moment it's, oh my goodness. At the moment it's 3-2 for Pistols, 1-0 on this map.
That look for Minibu is not something we've seen in a while. Normally this team is happy, laughing, cheering. But it has been a different story for him in this matchup. He didn't have a great split. Not looking his best here either. They definitely could change going into this attack, but they want to get that pistol off the mark. He's leading the way. First kill. The tip of the spear of Minibu, and Woot up right behind him. But again, Puppo does incredible work. It should have been a case where maybe he gets one.
Oh, now if you retake this, Boost still has his Omen Flash.
He has indeed. paranoia still for Famzy, although the same can be said for Boo. The shield should be going down for Woot any second now, if not already. So that's at least something for GX. Smoke fading as he goes right on in up close, and he almost got a shot at the second player. But Famzy's left to do it. And a clean shot from Rian's.
4-2 altogether for Pistols, 1-1.
Heretics in the road, very, very difficult to deal with.
Well, we already saw it in the last map. We're really coming alive on that attack side. Able to take that first contact and almost just create havoc. And this round, well, Purpo's put that extra couple of kills into a Sheriff. Gonna try and do some damage in this round, but that's all we can really expect. Benji's already made quite a bit of presence forward. This is gonna leave it. It should be impossible for Hoodie to get anything. Well, there you go. Miniboo just starting to fall.
You would like to see at one point Rian's get thrown the spike, which happens here, and you'd like to see him get a pistol thrown as well.
Yeah, listen, we're not going to draw any conclusions.
I'm surprised they picked Miniboo to do that.
Up against weaker weapons, it was a bit of a miracle.
Okay, there we go.
GX made it work last time. It
He got a Spectre.
Walking up into split.
So maybe they're finally losing that one and he can hunt.
Catching
We'll see.
Miniboo with his back turned as well. That ain't going to happen this time.
What you kind of want to see Giants do, at least in my opinion, on defense, is like aggro over towards A. As soon as they have one person set up over towards A, this no drone comp would be pretty much impossible for them to try clear back over towards A, or at least they have to go in numbers.
Drop the weapons and make it costly, or if they don't come your way, you can go your own way, straight into the spike. Patino at least gets an orb out of it, but so does Rian. It's now 2 away from a rolling thunder. The rest of the squad dying for their cash.
He's probably not immediately. You're going to see that same Sova util being thrown out with an attempt from Purpo to get aggressive, but that attempt was denied.
And this is Heretics understanding that if they do go aggro over towards A, like they're going to have trouble re-clearing this. So they just A default at the beginning and just make sure that
held down by a turret.
Two people here and they have to re-clear and try and push, and then if they do that, they're gonna go util, and there's someone here to punish it. A good understanding of Heretics, working out what their comp sucks at, covering it up well.
In fact, as they make their way through, I think there's a spam setup from Hoodie, so straight off contact, it will just be spamming away. Unfortunately, the bot's being destroyed.
I like this as well. Camera to take garage.
Rotations underway from GX towards the B site. Now that the bot's down, they have to keep an eye on it. And I thought for a moment they might start the rotate over in the direction of C, because remember, turret got destroyed too, but
That's
instead,
3 people on
they're
site.
sticking with 3 on the A site.
They might get a smoke here.
They suspect this is where Heretics are going, and they have read it correctly. Winning the first fight was Boo, but
man, he ate the flashes. Cloud's gonna kill 2 probably.
Don't know about Cloud though. Surprise! There he is. 1 for him, and that is all he gets. Hoodie here in time to support his buddy, and in fact,
okay, that was nice, bro. Good omen flash as well on top of this. Yeah, I thought they were done for, to be honest here. Hoodie did great, Cloud did really good as well, just buying a lot of this. Actually, if Heretics get a plant, they can still force next. But this is still a really big round.
See the coaching staff of Heretics, the players too.
And this is very good sign from Giants. We see him push over towards A. We've got one person holding this. They don't know about short, so they clear it. So the small window where Heretics can hit over towards B.
So far has not been leaning their way.
Yeah, drone clears this short. And we've got the one person set up so they can 2-2. This is very good from Giants.
So far they've looked like the better team.
And then now we're going to have to see how Heretics re-clear A control. And I guess it's just sending it with Miniboo.
The danger though is Purple in this corner. This is a gamble. Anything put through to check this, a stun, or even just a trade, leaves one side of the map very open.
How ready is he for
expect
this?
Someone to clear this or at least go down. That's the first. Stun not really working out. Trying to escape. This is going to be difficult.
He did great though, man. He did really well. Messed up his stun, but
placed on Purpo's shoulders.
Yeah, and that was prime example, right, of what the comp sucks at. Clearing this. Normally you would have a drone, it would go here, it would clear short, you would tag this person, they're wrecked, they're dead. But he gets 1, holds down all of this, kills 2.
Now it's been pulled back because of Hoodie's new position and that timing of Famzy.
It did, because there is question marks on the map though, it does mean that they over-rotated and left C open.
It's a competition.
Rienz has got his ult, it's a big round, so you imagine he's going to use it in the 3v4.
No not yet.
Woman flash, double flash.
Allow GX to get
Oh
close.
my god, he's owned Benji.
Oh, the rolling thunder goes pretty bad. It only goes towards the spawn, and the rest of the squad's already gone into the
Owned
garage.
Benji.
Has to hold strong. Good stun.
Good stun from Rians.
Rians gets stunned, but Benji's still good to go. And with the cam up, he knows exactly where Fatinho is. Didn't manage the tag, but he might not need it. Rians has gone down to secure the round, and the spam attempt
he thought it would have killed him.
but not good enough. 9-7. Heretics.
That was nice, man, in the
It's funny, if
3v4.
they stand the other way around, I think Rians dies to that.
It's done.
It really is.
This is a disaster. Those players are
Fatinho,
ready,
yeah, he
ready to
ate the
follow
breach
up
ult,
on the
right?
guy
So
that
that's
got
why.
hit by it,
Ate the
and
breach
maybe it
ult,
just
so they
buys
didn't
you
have
a
to worry
couple
about here.
seconds.
Focused on garage.
But those seconds
Great.
were capitalized on perfectly. A gorgeous result for the side.
And I think this is the default that Heretics need to do more. The Cypher over towards A. They can at least get info and react off of it. Gonna be another retake. So a lot of people here fast.
Retake attempt, shot in the back though, and deleted. Okay, a little bit of damage already, a chance.
Yeah.
And now it's Cloud that has to convert it. 46 HP.
Ooh, gets a gun?
87 with